it's tied, there's 2 minutes left, we need to go get the ball back so we can score. Then we're going to be like Saint Smoke to go out and pressure, to take the adjacents, and then we would chase them further out.
Last year's lacrosse season ended in a home defeat in the GLIAC tournament and was followed by the resignation of the program's only head coach, Alicia Groveston, and the loss of a dozen players through graduation. But with the start of the 2019 season now rapidly approaching, spirits are high as Mackenzie Lawler gets set to field a retooled squad that's quickly adapted to its new coach.
You know, having a couple of those upsets the last couple of years in the GLIAC tournament really gives them a lot of motivation to use this as a new clean slate, you know, use it as an opportunity to kind of get back to where we were a couple of years ago. And I think it's lit a little fire under them to really come out hard from day one and keep working, because they know, you know, you have to work that full year in order to be successful in May.
Lawler is a former Michigan prep star from Okemos who played Division I lacrosse at Robert Morris University in Pittsburgh before starting her coaching career. She was an assistant at Central Michigan when she was hired by Carrie Becker to take over in Allendale, and her first task was to personally contact each of her players to assure them of their worth and place in her program.
She's made it very clear to us that it is important to her that whatever our role is, whether that be major in practice or in games, that we have a place on the team and that it is important to her.
I know we were all a little bit nervous. Getting a new head coach is kind of scary, but we've had our assistant coach Rachel, who was there with us the whole time to help us with the transition. So it's definitely been hard, but also for, I think, the better.
In addition to being the coach at Grand Valley, Mackenzie Lawler has been active for years as the founder and coach of 2 West Michigan club lacrosse teams for younger players. As a result, she's well known throughout this area and the rest of the state as a tireless lacrosse advocate who depends on drive and organizational skills to make all her teams successful.
Right, it's really nice. She'll give us a full laid out practice plan each week, what we're gonna do each drill. During the drill, she'll be like, okay, we have 1 minute, then a 1 minute water break, and then we're right into the next thing. So it's very efficient and has really helped us throughout the season, I think, to, you know, get things done the way they need to be done.
As for this year's team, Lawler is hoping veteran players like Stagard and senior Kelly Fitzgerald can stabilize a young team that worked hard through fall practice to establish a new identity and make the most of its opportunities. Lawler has a degree in mathematics, and after sifting through last year's stats, believes Grand Valley needs to get more out of the shots it will get this year.
I think so. You know, my background actually was in mathematics. That's what I majored in undergrad, so I'm all about efficiency and kind of getting the most, you know, every possession down the field. And I also think we're really trying to bring a little bit more of a balanced attack than maybe what we've seen in the past. You know, there were so many great players last year that graduated with Megan Dadema and Erica Newman, and, you know, they are so historical in Grand Valley women's lacrosse. You know, we're excited about having, you know, an attack that no matter which 7 are out there, all 7 are great threats, whether it's with the ball as a feeder or driving. And I think that will be really tough for opponents to stop, you know, as opposed to just scouting 1 or 2 players.
Already, Mackenzie Lawler has announced the signing of 8 recruits for the 2020 season at Grand Valley. As for now, she and her current players seem convinced the fresh start they're all getting in 2019 will result in a team that's focused and ready to go when they open the season late next month at Lake Erie in Ohio. After that, it's on to Colorado for 3 more games before the home debut March 29th against McHenry, the team that ended the Laker season in 2018. For the Grand Valley State Sports Report, I'm Tom Cleary.